Today I'm fixing pants that have a huge tear in the crotch area. This sewing technique is super fast and easy to do, and the best part is that the sewing machine is not needed. I will be sewing by hand. My sewing supplies are simple. I'm using chalk to mark my sewing lines, needle threader, hand sewing needle, embroidery floss, but normal hand sewing thread works great, and scissors. If you're interested in any of my sewing supply, you can check for links in the description below. I start by outlining my sewing area, leaving about 1/4 of an inch for seam allowance. Next, with the help of my favorite needle threader, I pull the embroidery thread through the eye of the needle and I make a knot at the end of the thread. Okay. First, I poke the needle from inside out to hide the knot. I pull it through the fabric and make a small stitch to reinforce it. And now I will be sewing with an invisible stitch, also known as the slip stitch or ladder stitch. The trick is to make even and small stitches about 1/4 of an inch, so it will look almost invisible. I sew from one side of the tear to the other side of the tear, like this. I poke the needle through first side of the fabric and I keep stitches about 1/4 of an inch long. Now I pull the thread through and I repeat the process on the opposite side of the rib. So insert the needle, poke it out and pull the thread. Now I poke the needle through the other side of the tear and repeat the process, sewing from side to side, keeping the stitches small and even sizes to make them nearly invisible. Finally, when I reach the end of the hole and my stitches are covering my marked sewing outlines, it's time to pull onto the thread to close the hole shut. I pull the thread tight to hide the ladder stitch within the fold of the seam allowance. In following step, I make the securing knot on the inside of the fabric, the wrong side. I maintain the tight tension until I secure the invisible stitch. I bring the needle through the inside stitches and create a loop. Next, I double thread the needle through the loop and I pull it tight. I bring the needle back inside the fabric and I poke it out about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch away from the knot that I just made. And I make sure it's within my seam allowance so it won't show on the right side. Finally, I cut the thread and the stitch is finished. It's more of a temporary repair. I think looks great. If you want to learn to fix a tear professionally, I recommend to watch this video. And thanks for stopping by my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.